You know how a lot of bands have that one Christmas song that gets pulled out at this time of year, every single year until the end of time? Well, I think that us drinks creators should have our own festive signature drinks, perfect for the holidays, and this is my entry this year. Today I introduce to you the FAIRYTALE of New York Sour. And I'm famously bad at naming drinks, so this one I'm particularly excited about. This drink that I've had in my mind for a couple of years now is essentially a riff on a New York Sour, which in itself is a riff on a whiskey sour. So we're making a couple of substitutions here. First of all, we're going to introduce our chai spiced spirit. So rather than just using straight up whiskey, we're actually introducing chai flavors to this for those really nice kind of spice notes and the tea notes. And I actually made this in a video recently, which I'll link at the end, so you can watch that and make this for yourself. Then we're going to add some kind of festive flavors as well. So orange, which often you don't really get in a whiskey sour, in the form of orange curacao. We've got lemon as our citrus. We've got sugar syrup for a little bit of sweetness and balance. And then we've got some saline solution just to kind of bring the whole drink together. We're gonna go with some kind of foamer, and I'm going with AQUA FABA. And then to finish the drink, we just got a little bit of red wine, which is gonna float on top of the drink. So to make this kind of festive, wintry drink, the chai whiskey is the perfect base for this. And this is really easy to make. Essentially, we've got brew and strain chai introduced into whiskey. And I'm actually using Pogue's whiskey in reference to the band, who obviously wrote the song FAIRYTALE of New York. And this is a bit of a tribute to those flavors, that band, that song, and this time of year. So we're gonna go with a fairly heavy pour of our chai spiced Pogue's whiskey. And I'm going with a full 50 ml. This is our base flavor in the drink. We're gonna go 10 mils of our orange curacao, which will bring a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of a complementary flavor to the spice. For our acidity, we're gonna go with 30 mils of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 15 mils of a 2-to-1 sugar syrup. I'm using Monin. And then we've got a couple of optional but recommended ingredients. First of all, 1 gram of a saline solution made with 1 part salt to 5 parts water, which just brings these big flavors together, makes the kind of acidity, sweetness and spice just a little bit more harmonious. And then 20 mils of a foamer of your choice, and I'm going with AQUA FABA. While I give this drink a really good hard shake with lots of ice to kind of whip it up and get that really nice foamy texture, I'm going to tell you about my partner for this mini series, which is Pamban. Pamban was founded in 2017 by my friends Aruna and Mehul, and they genuinely make the best chai products I've ever tasted. The name's inspired by an island called Pamban, which sits between India and Sri Lanka, bringing together Aruna and Mehul's backgrounds. They work with some of the best coffee shops in the UK, but I actually think the potential of Pamban products goes way beyond the usual kind of chai lattes that people know and love. You could introduce this into any drink that contains rum, whiskey, add your chai spice into the rum or the whiskey, and you get a whole new kind of depth of flavor, spice, tea in there, which brings something completely different to existing cocktails. You could also take the ginger chai, infuse that into a Scotch whiskey, and I actually think that'd make a banging penicillin, so watch this space. Or you could go with the rose chai, a little bit more floral, a little bit more herbal, maybe introduce this into gin, and you add another kind of layer of flavor to lots of gin cocktails. So if you want to experiment with this or to learn more about Pamban and what they do, check out their website in the description below. And now let's finish off the FAIRYTALE of New York Sour. So we're just gonna fine strain this into our frozen glass with a big ice cube. I could already smell that amazing chai coming off the drink. It smells really festive and wintry. And now we've got the base of the drink ready to go. You actually just wanna leave it for about a minute just to let the drink settle. So now that's settled, we just wanna finish the drink off in classic New York Sour style by a little float of red wine. And you can pour this down a spoon, just helps it kind of sit on the surface. It's not a perfectly clean line, but you get the wine as you sip the drink. And then to finish off, actually, that's a pretty good line. And then to finish off the drink, a little grating of nutmeg for seasonality. And then a little zest of orange, just expressed over the drink, again for that really nice kind of citrusy, fresh aroma. And I should have mentioned, when it comes to the wine, you want to add around about 30 mils and choose a wine that you'd be happy to drink. Maybe something a little bit heavier. I think something too light might be overpowered, but whatever you have in the house, use that. And there we have the finished FAIRYTALE of New York Sour, which I'm very excited about. Happy holidays, everybody. Cheers. This drink's got everything I love about a New York Sour, the kind of crisp winey note on top, Loads of that really nice spice coming through from the chai and the whiskey. The really nice texture, plenty of whiskey coming through. Balance, citrus, sugar, a little bit of Ceylon, which I like to add in there. Got the nice nutmeg on the nose. As you work your way through the drink, you get less and less wine, more of the kind of whiskey sour coming through. And it's just really seasonal, really delicious, perfect for the holidays. So if you want to learn how to make the chai spiced whiskey at the base of this, you can click on this video. If you want to see more recipes featuring chai spiced spirits, they're here. And if you want to watch a full 50 video, completely free cocktail course called Essential Cocktails, maybe brushing up for New Year, you can watch this 50 video playlist. And I hope you found value. If you have, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the fairy tale of New York sour, which I'm really, really proud of. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everybody.